Expect the best used car deals guaranteed. Visit arnoldclark.com.
Welcome to Peter and Roughie's football show, sponsored by Arnold Clark. It is Wednesday. I'm Peter Martin. Thanks for joining us on the programme. And in the studio, well, three good ones. Roughie, Tam McManus and Barry Ferguson, all with a smile on their face. We'll find out because we're talking about Scotland winning. Let's start with the positives. Former Scotland captain Barry Ferguson, a win against Kazakhstan. It was close, but we got there.
Yeah, that's the main thing for me. It's a win. First half performance wasn't great, but the boys gave a reaction in the second half. I know a bit lucky with the free kick from McGinn, but sometimes you've got to take that luck. And then after that goal went in, I thought they dominated and they deserved to win the game. So, look, overall, we're happy.
Yeah, we are happy, and our reporter Gabriel Antoniazzi is happy despite braving the very difficult conditions last night.
Scotland ended their Euro 2020 qualifying group on a positive note, with last night's 3-1 comeback win over Kazakhstan, making it 3 victories in a row for Steve Clarke's men as they begin to build momentum towards March's playoff. Now, it didn't start brightly though, with less than 20,000 fans at Hampden jeering the team off at half-time after a poor first half. Kazakhstan were leading through a stunning strike from outside the box. John McGinn inspired the Scotland comeback, his brace making it 6 goals in 3 games, and captain Stephen Naismith also got on the scoresheet, capping a hard-working performance. Clarke was particularly impressed with the second 45.
Great reaction for the players in the second half particularly. I thought we played a lot of really good stuff. We looked a threat going forward, created a lot of chances. I think 9 shots on target is good.
It's third place in the end for the national team, which is the best they could have realistically hoped for after their shocking start. And the team appears to be taking shape under Clarke. Several players have impressed since the summer and stake their claim to start in Scotland's biggest game for nearly 2 decades this March, with Clarke signing off the year in confident mood ahead of those games.
I think with this group of players, I can be very optimistic because I know what they're thinking in that dressing room. I know they're 100% committed to their country. I know they're desperate to get to a major tournament, Euro 2020s. So we can be very, very optimistic.
All focus is now on the March playoffs and Friday's draw.
Yeah, Friday's draw, can't wait for that. It's Bulgaria, Hungary, Israel or Romania, and then of course Norway or Serbia lie in wait.
Yeah, I think it's obviously a huge draw for us on Friday. I think, you know, the 4 teams you mentioned, I think we'd capable of beating them at home. We've already beaten Israel in the Nations League. Bulgaria looked poor against England. Romania smashed off, I think, Spain the other night. So listen, I think we beat them at home, but I think the draw's huge. I mean, if we get Norway or Serbia in a one-off game at Hampden with 50,000 there, it becomes a 50-50 game, I think, for us. It gives us a chance. If we go away to Belgrade or Oslo, we're poor away from home. I think our record at Hampden's pretty decent over the years. I think that's what it's a big draw for us on Friday. You know, if we can get either of them at home, I'd give us a chance, but away from home, I don't think we beat them.
Yeah. Tam, in the first part of your answer there, I was actually just filled with confidence. It started to remind me, Roughie, of, you know, one of the managers, I can't remember whether it was a Ron Atkinson, who was trying to tell the West Brom players, you're coming up against Manchester United, Neville, too slow, Irwin lost it, Pallister and Bruce haven't got it. And he rhymed off the team basically saying they were all rubbish, just to fill everybody's confidence up. And they went, Cantona, he's the only one we need to worry about.
Fortunately, Tam's telling the truth.
Yeah.
These 4 teams.
Oh, is Barry not?
No, about these 4 teams.
All right, okay.
About these 4 teams, they're getting horsed by everybody. You know, so if it's at home, we should be good enough to take them on. It's the next game, and I think Tam's hit it in the head. A home game, yeah, you've got to fancy your chances, but away from home, we haven't shown defensively or attacking that we can take on a right good side.
Yeah, well, here's the permutations again from our reporter Gabriel Antoniazzi.
Scotland have a back end to Euro 2020 after a failed qualifying campaign ended last night. It's the playoffs next year. But how will it all work, and who could they face? As winners of their Nations League Group C back in 2018, Scotland have a semi-final berth for the playoffs, and as the highest ranked team left, they're guaranteed a home semi-final on Thursday the 26th of March. And this will be played against either Bulgaria, Israel, Hungary or Romania, with the opponent decided in Friday's draw. Norway will host Serbia in the corresponding semi, with the two winners of the games meeting in a final on Tuesday the 31st. The host of that game will also be decided on Friday. Scotland boss Steve Clarke is not bothered about who his side faces and wants to know so he can begin preparation.
No preference. Always in a draw, you take what you get. It'll be nice to have a little bit of clarity so that we can actually start planning for the March games.
And what if we look further ahead? If Scotland do pull off the seemingly impossible and make Euro 2020, what will their group look like? Now, as one of the 12 hosts, they're guaranteed 2 home group games. As Hampden and Wembley are paired together, Scotland and England would definitely be in the same group, with the fixture between the two being held in London. And how about other teams? The best scenario for Clarke's men would see Poland and Czech Republic join them and England, whilst a group of death could be on the cards, with world champions France and European champions Portugal in the same group as the two home nations. Still, if any Scotland fan was given that group now, they'd take it straight away. After Friday's draw, it's time for Clarke to start planning.
Yeah, like Gabriel's optimism there. He said, group of death. I mean, we'd take a group of death at the Championships just as long as we're there, Tam.
Absolutely. I mean, we just need to get there. As I said, it's been so long since we were at a major tournament. We'd take it. That's probably the easiest way. We were speaking about it earlier. It's the easiest way I've ever got to qualify. I mean, there's so many permutations. We knocked out of that group. You still got a chance for this, and you've still got a chance. We need to get through. There's nothing like the present. We have to go through. And as I said, it's a big draw for us on Friday. If we get either of them at home, I've got a wee feeling we might sneak by them.
Yeah, you think we've got a long way to go, Roughie?
Better than what we were, but I'm just looking at the final game. I think we're good enough. We should be good enough at home to beat these 4 teams that we're talking about. I haven't seen any. You like the 3 wins, but I haven't seen any in the 3 games. If you look at them, the 3 games I've just had there, that says that we are really, really prepared enough to go and beat a Serbia or a Norway. Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 players still to come back in, but there's still too many doubts about the whole 11. Who's going to play up front, who's centre half, where are we going to fit in Tierney, all these things. At least you've got 4 months to sort them out. I'm surprised. I know it's very difficult that we're not going to try and fire in another game before March, but I'm sure Stevie Clarke would have loved another game, and try and force them all to turn up and then maybe get his best 11 on the park.
But we're not going to the Euros in your mind?
Not if we don't get a striker, and not if we don't get that defence sorted out.
So we're not going to the Euros?
I don't think we're good enough to beat Serbia or Norway away.
Okay.
Might get them at home, but...
Yeah. Well, if we get them at home, as you say, you've got a good chance.
Yeah, okay. Don't bother getting me anything for Christmas if you were thinking about... and 26th of March, 2 days before my birthday, don't bother getting me anything for that either. I mean, there's no point now, we're on a down. Why should we even bother talking about Lee Griffiths, who's back playing, which is a positive, Barry Ferguson. It's a long road though, and who knows, maybe this is the start of the journey which gets him back playing club football, and March 26 comes along and he's there.
Well, it's good to see that he's back on a football pitch, albeit in a friendly. He's missed a hell of a lot of football, the boy, but look, he's went through a lot of struggles off the pitch. But listen, the main thing for him is he just gets back and plays a number of games, and then we'll see what happens, because for me, he is the best striker in Scotland in terms of goal. He's a natural goal scorer, the boy, but you need to give him a bit of time, and hopefully in the next 2 or 3 months he gets a few games under his belt. But I thought Stephen Naismith the other night was excellent for us. I know people will point to Naisy being 33 coming towards the end, but he's a good player, Peter, and he's a real leader. He'll be a real leader in that dressing room, but hopefully we see Lee Griffiths back to Scotland strip soon.
Yep, I agree with you. Naismith, absolutely top drawer, big fan. With regards to Lee Griffiths, obviously there's still a dilemma for Celtic. If you were Celtic, would you still be buying a striker in January, Tam McManus?
I think you've got to. I think with Bayo, obviously he's been out injured. Still doubts about Lee Griffiths. I agree with Barry. I think he's a tremendous striker and obviously our best one for Scotland, but You know, I think Celtic are very heavily reliant on Edouard at the minute. You know, Rangers have got 2 strikers banging goals in, you know, both pushing each other. Celtic have not quite got that at the minute, and I think that's a big difference. I think if anything happens to Edouard, God forbid for Celtic supporters, then Celtic are in trouble. So I think they have to go out and buy another striker, and whether that maybe leads to Lee Griffiths going out on loan and getting games or whatever, he needs to play. You know, we want him fit for March. If he's out, whether it's for Celtic or whether it's for somebody else, he's out playing games and scoring goals, I think he'll be our main striker, but he needs to play. He needs to play games. Obviously, he came back last night. He's still got a long way to go. Get his head down and bang goals in over the Christmas period, because I think he's a tremendous player.
Another striker in the spotlight, he just can't stop scoring goals, is Alfredo Morelos. Roughie, St Etienne, the latest to be linked with him. Barry's already said on this programme on countless occasions, you know, sell him, wave goodbye to the title. You might even wave goodbye to Steven Gerrard, but the rumours just won't go away.
No, the sensible thing for everybody to say is you can't sell him. You know, in the face of it, that is the way. But we saw the same situation with Dembele at Celtic. Everybody was saying, look, you can't sell him. And then the bid came in that was right for him and for the club, and he went. For me, Morelos is the problem in this one. You know, if he's been promised by the club, if a right, good, decent bid comes in, they will let him fulfil where he wants to go. And then if that bid comes in and they don't fulfil it, they've got a problem player.
Well, I thought he was, and I've said on this programme since the start of the season, I thought he was a £10 million player. I thought Rangers would easily get 10 million for him. I was laughed out of town. He's a £10 million player.
Yeah, he certainly is. And we said that there was ifs and buts. His discipline record had to be cleaned up. You know, he had to start scoring goals at European level, scoring for your country. These are the 3 boxes that get you more than £10 million.
What do you think he's going to get?
Yeah, I would have been in the same camp, but listen, this season he's impressed me even more. Roughie just mentioned it, the discipline side, it was a major problem for me. He's clearly sorted that out. The manager's obviously sat down and explained to him. He's took it on board. But now, Peter, he's scoring in big games against good teams now. And he's carried that on with Colombia last week. He scored a goal. So for me, look, I think bids will come in, but I think they would have sat down with him, explained, look, we'll let you go, but it'll be the summer. If you want to go and play at the highest level, we totally get that, but we need to keep you, because for me, he's too big a player for Rangers. I know they've got Jermaine Defoe, but for me, with Morelos in the Rangers team, Rangers are a stronger team. OK, we're going to talk Hibs, Hearts and, would you believe it, Pochettino and Jose Mourinho, all still to come after we have a look at our latest competition.
Hi, I'm Barry Ferguson. Don't forget to like, share and follow our social media channels at PLZ Soccer. To win this shirt, all you have to do is guess my favourite Rangers goal.
I don't know about you, Roughie, but sometimes, you know, you just know there's an Oscar waiting, you know. You look back at people in the early days, you know, a Pacino, a De Niro, and you just sense that somebody's on the verge of greatness.
Yeah, people don't realise that to do that in one take takes a lot of professionalism.
What takes 30 takes?
I'll be honest with you, it was 2 takes.
Oh no, that's the first one we had.
Was that the first one?
We used the first one because
first time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tam's gained me a bit here. We'll need to sort him out.
wait till we. Aye, you can win this Derry City shirt. I can't wait.
The word there, Ronald de Villiers was mentioned. Remember the boy for Tune the Fat, the actor? That was
That's not bad for him.
It's not bad, actually. To be fair, listen, the good thing about it is he's willing to do it, Roughie.
Yeah.
I mean, he's up there, he's got the shirt, he's signed it and everything. It's a great competition, isn't it?
It's great, and that's 3 jerseys now, and obviously everybody want to see who wins that one, but what's the next one?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we've given away Scott Allen's shirt, we've given away Stephen A. Smith, Barry Ferguson. It's good company, it's of a certain good standard, Roughie. We'll need to come up with something really, really special. We gave away a Celtic away top with Kevin Bridges as well. You know, more competitions, but this one is a cracker, and I think it would be something that'll make any Rangers fan very, very happy ahead of Christmas. So good luck entering that. It's a simple process: like, share, follow, and also subscribe to YouTube. Either one of them, anyone you want to do, and then all you have to do is just post a wee message stating what goal you think is Barry's favourite goal. And I have to say, I can remember watching it and thinking that is an absolutely tremendous goal, Roughie. I mean, it was top drawer. He's scored a few crackers in his time, but this one is right up there. And
important as well. I mean, these guys score great goals, but it's the important ones as well, and the ones that really mean something.
Yep, absolutely. He was always a big game player. So, if you can guess that, good luck, and you could win the shirt signed by Barry himself. What about Hibs, Roughie? John Potter now joins Jack Ross. Don't think it was too much of a surprise. He's got his team around him. He knows what he wants to do. He's got his tried and trusted people to try and get Hibs way up the table and into the top 6 and beyond.
Yeah, that's what all good managers do. They identify somebody they can test them, their ear, have a chat with them, you know, and if they're on the same wavelength, it's always good, you know, when things aren't going to go smoothly all the time. And if you've got a number 2 that you can rely on, it would help you.
Yep, absolutely. So the team are back together, and it's all roads lead to the game at Easter Road against Motherwell. So he'd obviously like to start off with a confidence-boosting win. It'll be interesting to see how he slowly but surely tweaks it. And then, Tam, as it gets ever closer to January, starts to offload the deadwood.
Absolutely, that's the way it is as a manager. You've got to keep the guys on side just now that he's inherited, you know, and get the best out of them. And then obviously when it comes January, you look to try and strengthen the team. It'd be interesting to see how Jack lines up the team. I watched him with St Mirren. I thought he was very, very good. 4-3-3, 2 wingers, and they were very good to watch. They won the championship in a canter a couple of years ago. They were great to watch. The Hibs fans would lap that up. You know, and I think they've got a couple of wingers there, Horgan, Middleton, and Boyle as well coming back in. And they've got the main striker, Big Deutsch, who scored a hat-trick, who must be full of confidence. So I think he's got the personnel to play 4-3-3. And it'll be interesting to see what he does in January. I think Lewis Morgan will be heavily linked. Yeah, okay, there you are. There's a sniffer from your man there, eh? Yeah, absolutely. 2 and 2 makes 4 in Tam's book. Of course, that's our headline for tomorrow. Morgan's on his way to Hibs. Tam's heard from a guy in the taxi rank at Leith while he was having a kebab. It's a Stonewall certainty. He never says anything, Roughie, unless he's had a sniff from someone. It's very rare that he mentions it. Anyway, apart from that, are you surprised, Barry, that Hearts haven't actually suddenly, you know, quickly come to the fore and said, this is our manager? Yeah, I'm at a bit, but obviously if you listen back to Anne Budge, she says she wasn't in a hurry. But that's a couple of weeks. I mean, there's a lot of good names been linked with it, I've seen. But look, she'll take her time. She's a very good chairwoman, so I'm sure the Hearts fans understand she's taking the reasons why. She's taking her time. Yeah. Okay. To finish with, well, we all woke up this morning and thought to ourselves, "Wow, Spurs highest finish in the Premier League since 1963 was what he delivered. There was a League Cup final. There was a Champions League final. There was 2 title challenges. Let's not forget, and a vast array of talent over his 5.5 years in charge. And when you look at that CV and you think some great players have emerged in the Tottenham Hotspur shirt. What do you do to a manager like that who's adored by the Tottenham Hotspur fans? What do? You sack him. It's as simple as that. That's Tottenham for you. That's Daniel Levy. And the statement released certainly caught everyone on the hop. And this is exactly what it had to say. We're delighted to announce the appointment of, wait for it, Jose Mourinho as head coach on a contract that runs until the end of the 23 season. Jose is one of the world's most accomplished managers, having won 25 senior trophies. He's renowned for tactical prowess and has managed Porto, Inter, Chelsea, Real Madrid and Man United. In Jose, we have one of the most successful managers in football. He has a wealth of experience, can inspire teams and is a great tactician. He's won honours at every club he's coached. We believe he will bring energy and belief to the dressing room. Well, despite the nature of football, and you might say it's despicable what Tottenham have done to Pochettino, but that's just life, Roughie. Now they're thinking this man will get them
over that final hurdle for a major trophy?
Yeah, well, he's got the track record, but to get that track record, you need money, and they'll have to open the purse and spend lots and lots of money. They have got quality on that Spurs side. We saw it in the run right through the European. It'd be interesting to see if he does do that, but I think Pochettino had enough. You know, I think he knew what was going on behind the scenes, and he knows he'll get a top team, whether it's in Spain or whatever. So his CV is top notch, and I think he'll move on to bigger things.
Yeah, so do I actually. Bigger than Tottenham. I think he might even go back to Spain. I agree with you, Roughie, on that. Will he win a trophy, the special one? Is he the special one anymore in your mind, Tam?
No, I don't think he is a special one for me. I don't think he'll win a trophy at Tottenham. I think that's a pure decision from Spurs.
Well, he's born to win trophies everywhere he's been. You've just seen that statement. He's won trophies at every single club. But look, I think I was surprised at it. I like Pochettino. I like him. Proof will be in the pudding the next year or two. But they've not got a lot of money. They normally don't spend a hell of a lot of money, Tottenham. And he's used to having hundreds of millions. So
I think
he'll struggle.
the biggest thing he's got to do is win the fans over. You know, he never won them over at Man United, and that went against him.
Style of play.
You know, he needs to get. I don't know what he does, you know, but I think that's the biggest
What I'm
challenge.
saying, every club he's been at, he's been used to having 200, 300, 400 million to spend. Tottenham are not that sort of club.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it all pans out. You can give us your view on that as well. Across all our social media outlets, Twitter, Facebook. Join us on Facebook Live if you get a chance. Like, share, follow. You can get involved in the competition with Barry. And let's not forget our YouTube. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll get all the notifications. You can see our new podcast, which has been launched, episode 1. Episode 2 coming out on Friday morning. Murdo McLeod joined myself, Tam Cowan and Roughie to chat about his career and have a banter about some good memories. It was a lot of fun. Hopefully you will enjoy that. If you download the app, you'll have all the news from across the world of football at your fingertips. So with that in mind, thanks to Roughie, to Tam and to Barry Ferguson. Don't forget, right after this programme, there's a special chance for you to see the special deals you can get at www.arnoldclark.com. We've got 3 brilliant deals for you this week, and that'll be a special feature at the end of our football show every night, Monday to Friday. So keep it locked into that. Thanks for watching.
Hello and welcome to the latest from Arnold Clark, where we bring you the best deals from across the country from Europe's largest independent car retailer. Here are just 3 of the unmissable deals that we've picked out for you this week. First up is this 69-plate Vauxhall Corsa. One of the UK's most popular super minis has had a facelift, and this 1.4-litre 3-door Griffin model takes things a step further with its stylish sports interior, heated front sports seats, finely tuned sports suspension and 16-inch black twin-spoke alloy wheels. It also comes with the Navi 4.0 IntelliLink 7-inch touchscreen, and you can get all that for $10,998 or just £169 a month. But be quick, there's only a limited stock available. If you're looking for incredible value for money in the SUV crossover market, then it's hard to look past the hugely popular Dacia Duster. This 19-plate 1.3-litre prestige model could be yours for $16,498 or £249 per month. For that, you get a whole host of features new to the Duster, including climate control, curtain airbags, blind spot warning, keyless entry, 17-inch diamond-cut alloy wheels, and a 7-inch touchscreen multimedia system with satellite navigation, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. Add in remarkably cheap running costs, and the overall Dacia package is hard to beat. Finally, here's your chance to own one of the most thrill-seeking rides around, and for an unbeatable price. This 5-door 19-plate BMW 1 Series 118i M Sport gives you all the handling expertise you'd expect from a BMW, coupled with style and refinement, and all for $17,998 or £269 per month. And this Shadow Edition also comes with black Dakota leather seats, LED headlights with automatic beam control, 18-inch double spoke alloy wheels, and the outstanding Harman Kardon sound system. For more details on any of the fantastic deals available from Arnold Clark, simply head over to arnoldclark.com/deals or get in touch with your nearest Arnold Clark branch. I'll be back next time with more mouth-watering deals, but until then, thanks for watching and happy motoring.
Expect the best used car deals guaranteed. Visit arnoldclark.com.